Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. Hope you're doing well. A huge battle is brewing. Let me just read this right now. This is out of Zero Hedge. Hegseth warns the most intense day of fighting of Operation Epic Fury is imminent as the IEA plans the largest ever SPR dump. SPR, the Strategic Petroleum Reserve. It's an important thing to understand, a way that governments can balance the price of crucial oil and energy is to store up a certain amount, and then during times of stress or weakness in the markets, when the price accelerates, they can ease it by dumping this. There's only so much out there, right? Check this out. It says here the most significant development in the Strait of Hormuz on Tuesday was the start of the IRGC naval mining operations. Iran setting mines in the water so that it will stop ships from going through the Strait of Hormuz, which would cause the price of oil to skyrocket, right? It says here, these actions were met with massive US firepower that destroyed 16 mine-laying vessels. As we continue monitoring the maritime choke point this morning after the IRGC attacks on 3 commercial vessels, attention is now shifting to the IRGC's drone production capability, which appears to have been degraded. Now, Bloomberg reports that 2,100 Shaheds have been fired so far in the 12-day conflict. U.S. forces struck IRGC production facilities, disrupting large-scale manufacturing. The report is based on comments from the senior European official. He says here, since the Houthis have produced UAVs under bombardment, one would think that the Iranians can, albeit not at the same rate, since facilities have been dispersed and makeshift workshops used. Sid Kasuhal, a senior research fellow at the UK-based Royal United Services Institute, told the outlet. You know, what's interesting, here we have this situation where the price of oil has been skyrocketing and skyrocketing again because markets don't know how to react. We are attacking a major supplier for China. But I have a feeling what's going to happen is once we take control of this, we're going to offer this oil to China at an even cheaper cost than they had negotiated. It would do 2 things. It would break up the BRICS because the White House is continually taking out the BRICS form of energy and these agreements they've got. And he would set these long-term contracts for China and other countries to buy oil cheaper. But thus it would still keep America in control. We are in very dangerous. I think those plans have already been put together. I think that's why we haven't seen China come out with any big verbal announcements condemning the US's moves. It's going to be very interesting. The economy is on such shaky ground right now. And when you see the price of the pumps going up, and you know that it's because oil skyrocketed the day before, and then you see oil jump back down the next day, and you don't see those prices at the pump change, it turns a lot of Americans off and makes them concerned. What's the future, especially going into this summer, going to be like for energy prices? I hope you got something out of this. Thank you to everybody that's been hitting the subscribe button. These are very serious times. The Economic Ninja is out.